Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. So this trip to New York actually occurred in December of 2022. I had just graduated from my master's program. My grandma was celebrating her birthday, and my stepmom wanted to experience some snow and, just do some things on her parents' bucket list. So this is the nature of our trip. And even though this is filmed in 2022, like New York staples are still present, Little Italy, Chinatown, Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, like all those things are in this film or in this video from 2022, and they're still present in 2026 when I'm posting this. So right off the bat, I will give New York its praises for its culture, for all types of food and people and things that you can see. It's a very energetic city, a lot of captivating things that you can see. And I mean, even just being up here now, like all types of different foods that you can even buy in the store. It's really amazing. And so I will give the city props for that. This was not my first trip to New York, but this was my first time going to like the tourist parts of the city. My father's family is from New York. They were born and raised. So I had been there throughout like my childhood and everything. So, but just not able to do the things that I did on this trip. But I had a blast. And because this occurred in like the winter season, I definitely want to explore the city during their summer season because I feel like it's probably a totally different vibe. If you've ever been during the summer, let me know in the comments down below, exactly what you think of the city around that time of year. About to get on a tour of the city. We got in yesterday, made it in safely, thank goodness. No issues, no hiccups, no bumps, minus something. I didn't do my ticket didn't have the global entry for TSA, whatever. I planned to be through the quick line, so of course, I was kind of a little close to getting on the airplane. Yesterday we went to Rockefeller Center. We saw the tree, beautiful light show at Saks, and we did something else. We went to Chinatown in Little Italy, which was very nice. And so today we're just gonna do this tour and we'll see how it goes. Of course, I'll take lots of pictures. I am warm, I would like to say that, except for my fingers right now. And I have lots of layers on, a jacket just in case. So enjoy.
Dutch. And the Dutch came to New York to make one thing, money. So they looked at the beaver, the second from the left, and the beaver was hunted for its skin. It made hats, coats, belts, and boots. And they sent those skins back, and they made a bundle of money off the beaver.
So a big props to our tour guide. I do believe her name was Rose. She was very awesome, very thorough in giving us all the history of the different stops that we made. So right now we're in Central Park, the infamous Central Park, very vast. I really kind of enjoyed the scenery there, like just getting to see all the people enjoying the park. It was pretty cool. Like I think there was people on bikes and like groups of people just there hanging out. So that was pretty cool. During our bus tour, we did go to the 9/11 or 9/11 memorial. We also took a ferry to to ride by the Statue of Liberty. We didn't actually go to the statue, but we just rode by it. So, some highlights from the trip include just being able to connect places to either, places that were filmed in movies or things that were talked about in songs, or just different things that I've heard over the years. Like, you'll see a clip of me buying some chestnuts, and they were expensive, but I had to have them because I'm like, I've heard this song, I've heard this before, and in songs, but I've never actually seen this in real life. Like roasted chestnuts, like I have to have these. So just being able to have those moments only in New York, that's what really had me hyped about the trip. In addition to the theater scene, which I finally was able to see Stomp. That was on my bucket list of things that I wanted to do. And if you're not familiar with the show, it's pretty much where they take different items and make music out of them. So like trash cans, brooms, pipes, different things like that, and they make music. It's very cool. I seen it years ago, I think when I was like in, I don't know, elementary or something, a long time ago, and I was finally able to see it off Broadway. We also went to see Hamilton, which, oh my goodness, the ever since I went to see the play, like the soundtrack has been on repeat. It's in my favorites. Love that. Definitely didn't even know it was a thing. And so yes, the highlights of the trip were definitely doing these things, and then having a trip with my family too. Like, I don't have many of those outside of like church, so this was nice to do with my family. And I am going to be honest, I did not highlight the food because for me, I didn't have anything that was like super like, oh my gosh, I have to come back and get this. I'm just being honest. But you guys feel free to put down in the comments your favorite spots like in New York that is like a must go to, because I did not necessarily experience them and like would like to try them. Okay, so you all will have to excuse the audio that's coming up. I did try to isolate the sound, but it's going to sound a little bit weird, but just hang in there with me, please, and thank you. So today has been very eventful. Currently on the ferry. Trying to be all bundled up here. But we saw quite a lot of things. Our tour guide was awesome. We just came from the 9/11 memorial, which was very, it was a lot. I don't know much about, everything that happened, except for the obvious. And, it seems like there's so much information that goes into it, so much that happened, the after effects. Like, I really want to look up everything now that I've actually been to the site. And yeah, it was a lot for me. I just can't imagine went through some teams to experience every year. But I'm at least happy that our country has decided to take the time and acknowledge the tragedy. So yeah, I'm glad we went. I would definitely like to go to the museum. So what else? We went to Central Park. We went to we rode by the Empire State Building, and lots of other buildings. So got quite a lot of pictures and footage, and it's just been a good experience. So staying pretty warm, which is great. Love that for me. But yeah, I'm like surprised that I'm not colder, but I think I was in such fear of being cold that I have on 1, 2, 3, layers, 3 layers, or 4, including this big phone. So yeah, I don't know. Our party is no. Make sure I'm not being late. The rest of the time that we have here, we're going to go to some shows, and still gotta figure some stuff out. But we went to Junior's last night. Had some cheesecake for sure. Taking in the moment too. It's just the water right now. I mean, sheets. I think a lot of people, after we passed by the Statue of Liberty, they was like, all right, we feel inside now. Lighting, the background. So yeah. I'm doing all the touristy things, New York. New York, New York. So I tried to hail a cab, didn't work. And now I'm waiting on my lift. So yeah, you see all these cabs right here? None of them are working. It's very annoying. But Lyft is coming to save the day. So I think a couple years after this, I did actually look into 9/11, and there was so much information. But the one documentary that I came across was by the Naudet brothers, spelled Naudet brothers. So essentially, they were just doing like a ride along tag with firefighters for the day, just to, get a sense of what they do, and ended up being able to film everything because that just so happened to, the events of 9/11 so happened to happen on that day. So I will caution you, if you watch it, it's very detailed, very graphic, and very raw.
Red sauce, load it up.
Hi. How much for chestnuts? $6? It would be these ones, or you have some in the back? Oh, okay. Okay. Is this gonna be enough? This is a couple.
Eat one, right? You gotta want at least one
at
piece
least
for us?
one piece.
There's at least one.
How many come in here? Like 7?
Okay,
Oh, okay, yeah.
How much?
6.
My goodness, for 7 nuts.
I know. These are some chestnuts.
Hold on, I'm getting to. Oh my god.
Chestnuts right there, baby. Overall, I definitely enjoyed my trip to New York and doing all the tourist things. I understand completely why it's a city that people love. People love to visit. People enjoy the hustle and bustle living there, and it just has its own flavor, own style, own culture, own energy, and I totally and completely understand it. So let me know down in the comments below, like, some of your favorite places to visit in New York. Like I said, include the food as well. I appreciate you so much for watching this video. Let me know any other places that you would like for me to visit, and I will catch you in the next one, as long as you're subscribed. So please do hit that subscribe button.
This is Jarena going in the marshmallow pot pit. Here she goes.